Hello boys and girls, welcome to another day in Minecraft. Question of the day is how much wood can the woodcutter crush if the wood crusher can crush wood? We built it last time, so today we have to feed it. I will start with a mangrove wood farm following iceberg lattice design. As this is probably the farm with the highest height we built today, that should define the proper dimensions. I have the design for the building going around, but we still have to dig a bit down, 10 blocks below street level. The nice thing with this design is that we push the wood out instead of blowing up the tree where it grows. This allows us to feed it into a block stream. It does not produce as much logs as others, as we only harvest the logs that grow directly above the propagule. We still need a contraption to grow propagule. The stripped logs around the central shaft prevent the spawning of bees' nests, but it also makes this farm directional. Before we continue with the next farm, let's hook up the item stream to the blast chamber and allow it merging with another stream. Then on the underside we hook up the delivery system for the bone meal with a redstone circuit to control the bone meal farm that we also built last time. I will add the buildings around the farms at the end as they are all the same. The next farm is further down the road on the same side. This one will be able to produce spruce, birch, shingle and oak trees. It is a design by Mangrove, the same I used before, with the only difference that the output is turned into a block stream instead of being blown up. This slows the production down a bit, as you can place a sapling every 5 seconds without breaking the block stream. The third farm is for Acacia by Gecko 1. The tricky part here is that this tree grows crooked, but we do not get adjacent logs at the same level. To ensure that we move all the blocks out of the way, we have to push twice, as there can be 2 logs at the same level. This results in a double wide wood block that has to be consolidated. Therefore, this vertical elevator is higher than the previous one, as the second column is pushed in once the first is moved up. This puts the sapling placement rate up to 20 seconds. The last farm for today is another multiple tree farm, the Netherwoods. This is based on a design by Tangotech for the growing of the trees. Everything else is my addition. A switcher between the 2 log types. Due to the fact that the logs need to be transferred into a block stream, the bone mealing needs to be paused while the log is moved out of the way. Decoration wise, the Space Age expansion added 3 farms. But those is basically just an extendable arm moving over a tree field. Not exactly the vibe I'm going for here. There are various mods that add greenhouses, as they actually add use for wood to the game. But I go with the Arbitorium from the Angels mod collection. We will add it 4 times over, covering up a total of 24 chunks. A solid addition to our base. What will be up next is not decided, so I guess you will just have to subscribe to find out. Until then, goodbye!